doing? David Taub here. Hope all is going well, and I hope your guitar and musical journeys are going famously. We're going to go over some simple and easy blues licks, blues rock licks, and we're going to be in standard tuning for today's lesson. The jam track we're going to be using in this lesson is just a simple 1-4-5 minor key blues. A 12 bar pretty much, and basically we're in the key of E minor, and the chords are just an E minor 9, A minor 9, and B minor 9. And I want to thank Quist. I bought this jam track from Quist. He has some really killer jam tracks. I'll put a link below if you want to check out some of those tracks. And if you want to see these scales diagrammed out on paper, I could really help you with that. Click on that link in the YouTube description box below. I'll send you my killer blues rock soloing ebook. It's packed with like 29 scale diagrams, soloing strategies, music theory, major and minor key. It's a great reference book. I'll pair it also with a video lesson on easy ways that you could spice up your soloing. So I'll send them both to you for free. Video lesson and ebook. It'll really help you along in your guitar journey. Just click on that link below. Let's go in on a tight shot. I'll show you the scale and we'll start up with the licks. Okay, so here's the 12th fret, and we're going to be using the E minor pentatonic and blues expanded scale. Alright, and there's 3 root notes in that scale that you want to know. Here, here, and here. Now that scale, the notes are E is our root, G is our flat third, A is our fourth, B flat, that's our blue note, flat 5, B is our 5, and D is our flat 7. Here's our first lick. Here it is slow. This kind of a cool twist is we add that major third, that A flat note in 2 places, and then we kind of do a twisty on it, right? Right, we descend down the blues scale. There's a flat again, and then slide up to our root. Here's our next lick. So a couple things that make that kind of a cool kind of twist on a lick is we're adding our blue note, our B flat, but then we also go up to the next note the very next time, which is our B note. So you get this slow. Right? So you're kind of doing a 1 pick, slide up half step, slide back a half step, pull off to the 12th fret, hammer 14, slide up again. But this time when you slide up, instead of a half, slide a whole step. So first we'd go to the blue note slide, then we go whole step slide. So you get this so far. And then you slide back, pull off again. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go back a half a step, and we're going to go to that F sharp note. And we're going to do a little slide vibrato. You notice I didn't do the vibrato like this time, and that gives it a cool little twist too. Right, so what you're doing is you're pressing down, sliding. I'm sliding from 11 to 12 fast, and back, 1 pick. So it gives you that effective vibrato, but you're doing it with a slide, so you get a different sound. Here's the lick so far slow. And then I just go to the 12th fret D and slide that up to the 14th fret D string, which is our root note E. Right, all kinds of variations that you can do. You can do with bends, trill, slide. We're going to add the 7-note scale so you could use, and let's use natural minor or Aeolian mode. We're in the key of E, so E natural minor. And let's use the one at the 12th fret root, which is movable, low E string. That scale looks like this. You have your root note here, here, and here. Now let's expand because we're going to be moving around. And let's also use the E natural minor off the 7th fret root on the A string off that E note. That looks like this. Natural minor. Alright, I'm doing a lot of different things in that lick. I'm breaking into that F sharp note again, right? That Natural minor we got, and we're really working F sharp and G, the half steps, right? B to C, F sharp to G, half step bend. Now this time I'm bending the note up, holding it, hitting it again and releasing it. Or just releasing it. And then I go right down the scale, but when I get to that first finger on the 12th fret, half step bend, and then on the G, descend, half step bend to our root note, right? And if you got a second, please subscribe to the channel. You know, subscribing to the channel, that really helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as then you'll be notified when we have new lessons out. Leave a comment below. Let us know how you like this lesson, what lessons you'd like to see in the future. And if you like the video, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, share it, and thank you so much for your support. Here's our next lick. All right, that we consider part of it, but it's kind of a lick on its own. This time you slide up to 16 again, but this time 17 on the B string. And you get that cool double stop. Then 17, then 16, but let them ring. So I'm kind of picking G string, B string, G string. And then 15 on the B string. You could even leave your first finger down. Right? And you could accentuate that double stop or this one. Right? Let the notes bleed. Vibrato them. There's a lot right there just with that double stop. But just so we can connect it into a lick, you could do. All right, so that time, here's the lick slow. So I do the hammer, I do the double stop, letting them bleed into each other. Slide to 14, 12. Now lay your third finger flat because you want to get 14 on the D, G, back to D. That's a cool little device to play those three notes you might use a lot. Now hammer on that G to A flat again. That's our flat to major third again. Do it twice. And end the lick on the D string. And as far as gear for this lesson, I'm using this 1996 Gibson Les Paul Standard. This is the limited edition model. What makes it the limited edition is it has some different things that Gibson usually doesn't put on this standard model, like the crown inlays. You don't see those very often on Les Paul Standards. Also, the finish is in this tri-burst, which is kind of unique. So limited edition model. And I'm just plugged straight into an interface, Steinberg UR22, and it's going right into the iMac behind me. And I run Logic as the Logic X as the recording software. And the plugin I'm using for the guitar is really cool. Neural DSP makes it. It's Archetype Plini. Get some killer sounds. That's it. It's pretty simple. Thank you so much for tuning in today and for your support over the years and years. So appreciate it. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. That really helps us to keep bringing the content, as well as you'll be notified when there's new lessons up. And stay tuned because I got tons more killer lessons coming, including part 2, part 3 of this lesson. Also, click on that link in the YouTube description box below. And you can get my free video lesson and ebook, Easy Ways to Spice Up Your Soloing. And ebook has tons and tons of scale diagrams, soloing strategies. It's awesome. Send it to you for free. Just click below. Thanks so much for tuning in. Keep up all that hard work on those guitars. Keep having fun with it. And remember, your guitar playing is an evolution. Take care and rock on.